Well, pretty much the same. I mean, from what I can gather, basically, as you know, there was a poll that just came out, and Landry was ahead by 46 to 46 to 43, I believe it was, and the combined Maness and at the time Hollis were 11% with uncertainties in that number. So will Palin and Maness be able to grow? With her commercial, I don't know. I doubt it. He didn't. From what I could gather, in terms of the newspaper reports, at least, he didn't seem to do very well in front of the media yesterday up in Baton Rouge. He was at Baton Rouge Press Club, and at least the articles that I read, he didn't really respond to any of the real questions with any real answers. So I think he's going to have to do better than that.
Well, I mean, he's not a politician. I mean, he's been running for this office, but he's someone who's new to the whole business. So he's not like a 35-year politician like Mary Landrieu, who is schooled at doing these kind of press conferences.
Sure, I agree, and he's and certainly. I mean, Bill Cassidy has had his experience in Congress and the state legislature and as a doctor. So you're right. I mean, there's nothing wrong with somebody, and I applaud him for entering the arena and in traveling and putting up his effort and all that. What I'm saying, though, is that I think that at some point in time, I think that people are looking for answers, and if he hasn't formulated those yet, depending upon his, I mean, he's the one who's saying, "Hey, I want to run," so the burden is on him to be able to show that
he's got a contract with Louisiana where he's outlined his principles, which I think is certainly a good start. I think he's got lots of town hall meetings he's had where he's taken on questions and everything. I saw some of the reports from the national press, I mean the Louisiana, I guess Baton Rouge Press Club up there, and it didn't look too bad. I mean, he looked like he had some actually good statements about some of the issues. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens. I think and Paul's going to be joining us on the program, I think, once he decompresses from the race. Sure. I just thought it was interesting. Right after he gets out, David Vitter's jumping in to give his congratulations and, to say he's got a bright future and to talk about how it's going to help Bill Cassidy. And, of course, David Vitter's a big Bill Cassidy fan.
Right, and it certainly is interesting, and the question is whether or not that all was set up in advance. Anytime you have that kind of situation where a politician enters the field to congratulate getting out, you have to wonder what kind of role did Vitter play in that particular exchange. So do you feel the same way as I do about that?
I wonder as well, and that's why I want to have him on to talk to Paul Hollis about it, to see if he was receiving any pressure, see if there was any kind of deal, and see what he'll share with us.
So the question is, I mean, will that kind of a deal also occur with Maness?